Working for a company that both respects and values my mental and physical health really just makes me feel valued as an employee and a person, as opposed to someone who's just there to make a profit for the company.
Great West Engineering has always really emphasized the importance of work-life balance. We've always said, take care of the person and they take care of the company. We hire professionals and we treat them as such. And I think with that comes so much freedom.
I think the way that Great West encourages the work-life balance creates a situation in which you don't feel pressure to necessarily perform. Kind of hold yourself accountable, that balance of do your work, get it done, do a good job.
We have kind of almost forced a little bit of work-life balance for our employees because our employees here are very hardworking, very driven individuals. We started closing our offices at 2 p.m. on Fridays, just to be able to make sure that, give that little extra push that, no, it really is okay. We want you to get out. We want you to have a great weekend.
One of the ways that Great West supports and encourages a work-life balance is by having a lot of open conversations that while we are working, they also really promote making sure that we are taking time for our mental health, our physical health, and our private life. I also think they do a great job by emphasizing the fact that we can take mental health days. It's openly discussed. That is not something that we need to be ashamed about.
I think that Great West is a company that doesn't just look to fill seats. They don't just look for warm bodies in their company. I think that this company recruits to keep people for the long term, and they've built the support systems and the culture and the community to do so.
I just really like the community that Great West has developed. I think that it's very inclusive, it's open, it really promotes collaborative working. I think it promotes friendships among people that are your age and your peers.
Our influencer program was actually created by our COO. Some of it is professional, where perhaps we take a younger engineer to a conference and introduce them to different people within our profession. Some of it is a lot of fun, getting out, doing bike rides, doing axe throwing, barbecues. We've done a lot of different things, and so all of those things are very important.
It's really exciting that we get to empower our employees to be able to be present in the office, but it's also really relieving that we're empowered to be present at home and put our kids first. I think it's really important to shed light on the importance of both being able to work and be successful at home.
Great West Engineering is a family-friendly work environment, and they support working parents for whatever their needs might be. With flexible work schedules, they have sponsored my son's mountain biking, my daughter's ballet and softball teams, my youngest hockey and baseball teams. And so anytime the kids come in and ask for a sponsorship, Great West has supported them in that endeavor. I continue to stay and work at Great West because they support me as a working mother, and that they have a respect from the top down in my career and in my family.
I think Great West, being a dog-friendly environment, is such an awesome way to be able to connect with coworkers that maybe you don't know that well, because you can go over to their desk, you see they have a dog, you can get chatting about the dog, maybe that snowballs into chatting about what they did on the weekend, what they like to do for fun, and I think it's kind of a nice barrier of entry. Having the dogs is such a fun way to be able to connect with coworkers that you just wouldn't normally talk to. Plus, then for the people who don't have dogs at home, they can just come have a little snuggle.
We have a huge array of benefits, and I think they're some of the best that I've ever even heard of.
My role and responsibilities for Great West Engineering is just making sure our employees and their families are taken care of, whether that's with health insurance or different benefits that we can offer to assist them. So I'm very fortunate that I get to do that for the company.
The student loan repayment plan here at Great West has really helped me feel like I'm making a tangible dent in my student loans. No engineer can get their job without having gone to school. And for some people, just that fact and having to get those student loans is going to be a barrier of entry. And I think knowing that there's businesses out there that are willing to help their young employees actually pay off their loans is such a large incentive.
Great West really supports my personal life. I mean, the first-time home buyers program is a big one. Essentially, the company offers to match up to $5,000 of your down payment on your first home. It allowed me to put down more than I initially thought I might, so it allowed me to, again, lower my monthly mortgage payment. Financially, it's going to set me up for quite a while, just because of that little help.
It's very exciting for us. I almost feel like it's my first home, being able to help them do that. Closing date is like fun for me as well. Being able to have a partnership with Family Forward is important for us to continue to learn other ways that perhaps other companies are doing that we can bring to our employees and their families, but also being able to share some of the experiences that we've had.
I think the Family Forward mission and goals can really help benefit most communities, most businesses within Montana, because your end goal is to make the workplace more inviting, more open, and it's more likely to retain personnel when they feel valued, included, and as if they're an actual person as opposed to just a pencil pusher.
I think the mission of Family Forward Montana, first of all, I think it aligns pretty closely with Great West's values. I think it's a really important thing to put these support systems in place. I think it encourages people to be more involved in their communities as well as in their workplace, and I think it encourages companies to be more involved in their communities. Working for a company that puts me in a position to, I guess, succeed in life and supports me is a really big deal for me.
This is my family, and I love getting to come to work every day, to get to see them and have fun with them.
I think we really strive to have the most empowered employees, and I think if you walked around here and talked to our employees, you would know that everyone loves working here. They love their job, they enjoy what they do, and we're also making the world a better place, so pretty cool.